stuffing a burger.
No, she's proper stuffing it in. She's got sauce all over her face.
I've just done another COVID test. Right, well, I'm staying out of your way because you've got cold. You might be infected.
Oh, for freak's sakes!
Get over out. We've just booked our Disneyland tickets as well for California.
Renovation. Didn't we finish the last vlog sat here?
Can't remember.
We did, because I've just edited it.
Welcome to a new vlog. I've just done another COVID test. I'm still negative. So, looks like I've just got a cold.
You don't sound very snotty yet.
I'm feeling a bit blah. I've just taken some tablets, some cold relief tablets. So,
I've been up editing, just catching up, and the sun is out. It's not out today, and it's freezing cold in the lodge. I've put the heating on.
And another exciting update. We've run out of milk.
Next vlog.
Keep still. I'm full of bits. Is it full of bits?
Bitty.
Is it?
Yeah. Anybody that knows what that means, comment below. I'm sure most British people will know what bitty means.
Yes, well.
What? Don't tell me it's hurting you.
No, it is a little bit. You push it
Don't
on
be
quite
ridiculous.
hard.
I've got to do. There's lots of bits. Keep still. Keep still. I just love these. We once got this from a garden centre. It's like a rubber one, and then you just rinse it in the sink.
Why do they make like clothes that attract so much dust?
Bitty. Keep still. Keep still. You're moving too much. Right, we've just called at the lounge for a cup of tea. We're now on our way to a parcel drop-off shop. We've got a DHL parcel that we need to send back.
Still got bits on my shirt.
Whatever. We've got to send a DHL parcel back. However, I keep getting an error on the DHL website. Don't know whether we can drop it off there, and Google tells us something that I can't verify on the DHL website. So we're driving all this way. We may end up basically driving to Driffield if they don't accept it. Well, we're just going around in circles.
300 yards.
But it's fun.
What's a drama? Will we get to drop it off or not? It's an exciting...
Clickbait. Clickbait the title.
An exciting update to our...
Accepted it.
They accepted it.
Despite it not being on the website. Ridiculous.
So, there we go.
First world problems.
That was our exciting morning adventure.
Right. I would say...
There's lots of things going off at the moment, like Jubilee things and Pride things and parties and all sorts of stuff like that. But obviously we're in that kind of staying away from people at the moment until we have a test. And
not strict. When we've just been in the lounge, you're not strict keeping away from people. It's just not going to gatherings and things.
So, what are we doing now?
Well, we can't go for food because we're dieting again. So who knows? Let's go to McDonald's, get a cup of tea, and go and look over the sea.
Because we're going to have a blowout, obviously, on the cruise as we usually do.
Major blowout.
So we like to be good before we get there. And cup of tea.
Yeah. Right, we're sat in McDonald's waiting for our food to turn up. Unfortunately, the lady next to us, she's sat eating her food in the collection bay, so we're having to put our collection bay number in, and then Lee's going to flag the person down the window. So this woman next door may end up driving off with our teas.
Whatever she's eating, I could eat her and all. She's stuffing a burger.
No, she's proper stuffing it in. She's got sauce all over her face. See if we've got enough milk. Hold on. Yeah, we've got 4.
I wish it were a double Big Mac with cheese and
wish it were
bacon.
Wish it were a milkshake. Right, take us to Sober Landing. We'll sit and have us tea there.
Right, get me milk in.
But it's gone cold. It took us that long to get it.
It's taken us ages to get here. At least this tea's mashed.
Oh, right, it'll be a bit strong, won't it?
Oh, nice and brewed.
Like milking a cow.
I've just done another COVID test, and it's clear.
I was going to say we're back.
I'm just a bit snotty. I'm going to do a few Q&As. We asked our Instagram followers, thanks Instagram followers, for some questions, and we did answer some on there. But
You don't have to get that close. I still don't want it.
I thought we'd answer some on here as well. So a question was, unfortunately, it doesn't tell me who it's from now. Why do you have the apartment and not a holiday home in a warmer place? So like have the lodge and then a holiday home, say in Spain.
Can I answer this? Mm-hmm. Because if we had a holiday home in another country, to make it pay, we would have to let it out, which means that we wouldn't be able to go there on like short notice. So we couldn't say now, let's go to Spain or let's go to an apartment in Florida. So, and that would be the only reason that we would have it somewhere.
Well, no, the question is, why don't we sell the apartment and get a villa in Spain or something?
Well, we want to base in this country. We want to be somewhere near family, and there's other logistical reasons and things like that because we can't get post here, so we need somewhere for post, like an address and so on.
Plus, if there's lockdowns, it's difficult.
Yeah.
Like I know it's like fingers crossed.
Oh, we'd have to live with your mother.
Fingers crossed. Hi, Mum. Once in a generation thing that happens, the lockdown. But in lockdown, like some of our friends who are on park and have their second property, their main house in a different country.
In Spain, particularly.
They couldn't get there, so they had to. They were basically kicked off as most lodge parks did.
They had to go into rented accommodation with no furniture, and they were stranded. So we were like, "Ooh, we don't fancy that."
It's not as easy as it thinks. So let me do another one. Are you going to Disneyland Paris 30th anniversary? If so, when?
Keep watching.
Yes, we are going, and the battery's going to go flat. So that's the answer to that question. We are going. We just changed the battery. So the last question, are you going to Disneyland Paris for the 30th? We are.
Keep watching.
We've had some... we're actually supposed to go last week after we went down with Hannah and Mark to the spa.
Spit it out, will you?
And because we're down south, we thought... I'm not sure. We're just thinking whether we've told this story or not.
We haven't, I don't think. We booked everything to go straight after the
tunnel,
spa.
We booked the...
Airbnbs.
And we forgot that you've got a reserve park at Disneyland Paris, just like you do in Florida.
And typically... The 3 days that we couldn't get reservations was the 3 days that we'd booked.
We should have been there and gone and come back, so we had to change it all because we got the tunnel on non-refundable. So we thought,
But you can change your tunnel if you do make a tunnel reservation. You need to move it. You can move it without any charge. Well,
so we decided that it wasn't ideal, but while we're down there for the cruise, when we get off the cruise, we're going to go straight to Folkestone.
Literally, from France. To Southampton, from Southampton back to Folkestone, and Folkestone back to France.
And then we're off to France for a couple of days because it's a weekend and we didn't want to go to Disneyland Paris on a weekend. So we've got a couple of things we're doing in France.
We have something planned to keep tuned for that. Something that's just up our street.
And it
involves...
Moet.
What?
It includes Moet.
Well done.
That's how you say it, apparently.
You
don't say Moet like...
Everybody says Moet Chandon, and it's Moet.
Chandon. Moet.
And I'm sure we've had this before.
Moet sounds better though.
It does, but apparently the French call it Moet.
And then we've looked it up. Paris. And then obviously we were hoping that Avengers Land were going to be open, but it doesn't open until the month after.
No.
When the school are on holiday and stuff. So we didn't want to be there. When
we ain't going in a school holidays to Disney.
We will unfortunately miss out on that. But yes, we're going back to Disneyland Paris.
Got to get one final use in it before our annual passes expire in September.
But I don't like going in Christmas, so we might.
We may do. I mean, they're cheap enough for Disneyland Paris, so who knows? That is not a gin. That is a tonic. So I don't know if I mentioned earlier on in this vlog, I've actually started a fasting diet because we've got 2 weeks for the cruise. So I'm actually doing fasting for 24 hours, then eating 1,200 calories. It's a diet that Nicky did when he needed to lose the extra poundage for Florida. I'm freaking starving. So I'm drinking tonic water, normal water, cups of tea. How about you?
Look into these things if you want to try it yourself.
I have looked into it. Thank you for your advice.
Oh, we have new flowers in the garden.
You know, I'm sure that's the same ones as I picked that I picked off the floor at Epcot.
It's not a weed, is it?
It's a hella bloody weed. It's a flower.
Well, it's just in the middle of it all, like weeds.
There's two different types of plants here. That bush all this will be flowering within a month.
Pretty. God, it's cold. Just going for a walk. I'm regretting it. I hope you can hear us. It is very a bit windy. Actually, it's quite cold.
Wind's blowing straight in us faces, straight off the sea.
Some others of our friends are also going for a walk, and we just mentioned that we're going for a walk, and they were like, "Well, I'm staying out of your way because you've got cold. You might be infected." So
you might be.
That's the thing now, isn't it? When you get a cold, everybody's like, "Oh my God, stay away."
Well, yeah, because
even now.
The world's changed. The dynamics changed regarding colds. Everybody thinks if you get a sore throat or you sneeze, you've got COVID.
You feel like a leper when you've got a cold, like going near people because everybody's thinking, "Oh, get away," which I completely understand. Because if somebody had a cold around me, I'd be like, "Ugh." So,
well, you didn't say that when kids came.
Well, they were like, I know, but kids are always snotch out the soul,
licking it off the lips.
Ugh. I wasn't sure whether it was a cold or just snotty kids, and obviously it was a cold.
Kids usually get lots and lots of colds and then build up their immunity that way. I remember when Monkey was first born,
She
and
always
she
had
had
a
a cold every week, and we
And
had
then
about
we got it.
6 colds, didn't we, in one year?
So at the moment, I'm like a leper. Nobody wants to come near me. So
I don't have a choice.
speaking of being infected, I have done 2 more tests today.
2 more today?
Both negative. I've done 2 today.
You did one this morning, didn't
One
you?
this morning and one this afternoon, so both negative.
With 2 different types of tests as well.
So what else can you do when you've got a cold? But
Take some cold relief and shut them moaning, like I did.
I've just taken some actually.
Talk about a drastic
now.
change in weather.
Just got back to the lodge and had this on the doorstep. Disney H2O soaps.
Delivered to the lodge now.
Yeah, they do. So we have a friend on site who's a DVC member, and she goes all the time, and she knows I like soap, so she brought me all these soaps back from her stays which she's not used. Bath soaps, facial soaps, bit of Disney in the bathroom. I'm gonna have a slice of toast.
Oh, give up with food, I'm starving.
Morning, princess. You doing your daily COVID test?
Yes. Lee's very snotty this morning.
I feel rough this morning.
Get some, I've told you, you keep not taking cold relief tablets.
Take some. I've just this moment got out of bed.
They should, every 4 hours, you should be taking them. So we've literally got COVID test central out in the lodge at the morning. I'm just making breakfast. Lee's just doing his dip. We will show you the results in a minute.
Still negative.
Does that mean you can stop moaning?
Right, so a while later we've got ready. I'm feeling more human now. So we are just...
Your tablets have kicked in.
Maybe. We're nipping out to a Next, a local Next, because Nick got some of those shirts the other day. It's making me want new shirts. Mark says he's got 2 new outfits for every day. New shirt for every night and new shirt for every day. So I need something new. As soon as everybody's getting new things.
Can I just say as well, if anybody's thinking about driving to Disneyland Paris, the rules have changed now. You can no longer use GB stickers, you've got to use UK stickers. So this basically is the replacement for the one that we got off Amazon.
We're going
You can
to-
print your own, which I have done, so.
We're going to Disneyland Paris in 2 or 3 weeks' time.
We said that, haven't we?
Yeah, so there'll be some more new Disney vlogs coming soon. We're here. Ready? Ooh, I can see a lot of shorts.
I've already checked them out. And I already know where the shirts are, so I'm going first. Bye. Right, I've got to sit down because Lee's literally bought in half the shop. There's like 4 items up there that he's already tried on. That's mine that he's trying on just to see if he likes the style. But I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on it. It's almost like a golfing top, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what I'd wear with it. Yeah.
Okay. Got a few things. Got a
We
few
had to
things.
leave. So we spent everything.
There were a lot more things I could have bought, but it were getting silly in there. The queues for trying things on was...
Thank the Lord.
was
That's all I can say.
I got a few things. I'll show you when we get
A
back.
few things.
We're going to go to a Costa and get something to eat.
Yeah, we're pretty much starving. Right, we stopped for a bit of refreshments. I've got a ham and cheese vegan toasty. Nick's gone for tomato soup. I just wanted soup. Only 116 calories for that entire pot of soup. Plus the bread. The bread's kind of like more calories than the soup. Yeah. Still, I've got to have some sustenance. And a green tea.
Right, we're heading back because we have a Tesco delivery due. First one we've had in a while, isn't it, actually?
Yeah, it's a big shop and all this time.
That's due in about an hour or so. So, successful shop there. Got a few new stuff for the cruise. I'm happy now. Once I've gone back to the apartment and got a couple of stuff that's there as well. Got some shoes there that I need. So
We're going to nip back tomorrow, aren't we?
probably
Get me Oswald shirt.
Oswald Disney shirt. Nick means because we're going to Disneyland Paris straight after. I've just bought a t-shirt from Matalan actually.
Yeah, but I want it for cruise as well.
Yeah, I've got a Marvel t-shirt from Matalan which I quite like.
£6.50.
Yeah, they do seem better quality at Matalan compared to Primark, I must say.
Yeah, but for £6.50, they're just wear them once, bin them, you know what I mean? Or just
I don't buy clothes that I wear once. I don't like that kind of fast fashion they call it, don't they?
no idea.
Yes, they do. I like to buy
How do
something
you
that...
know what fast fashion is? Which way are you?
I don't know, over there. Something that way. Fast
That way?
fashion, like what Primark do, they're so cheap, you buy, like just Nick says, you buy once and it doesn't matter if you never wear it again. But I don't like to buy clothes and then never wear them
Well,
again.
I've never actually done that, but it doesn't. It's not end of the world if you get like tomato sauce
no,
on a white t-shirt after
But-
one use. Do you know what I mean?
Back to my original statement, the bit better quality at Marland than Primark and similar prices.
Yeah. Right, we just got back. We were just sat having a cup of tea over in the coffee lounge, and then Tesco rang us. She's not even due for 40 minutes, so we had to race round. Security had already let her in, so she was unloading the wagon just outside the lodge. So we've had to race in, get the load of bags, and literally she's just gone. Lee's just hanging some of the clothes up that we bought, but they're shopping literally everywhere. So we're just going to put all this away, and well, I've lost my train of thought now.
Wait a minute. I'm just going to show you my Marvel shirt.
Excuse me, frozen stuff's bloody freeze defrosting. $6.50. Oh no, well that was £10, I think, wasn't it?
Hang on, right? Yeah, £10.
£10.
From
So
Marvel.
it's got the Pride in line with this month.
Marvel for when we
And
go to
Marvel.
Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
Right, pasta's on.
Not much.
Not much, 100 grams of it.
I am putting the whole of these Heck sausage Italias, chicken Italias in though.
Yeah, so it was our friend Nikki who told us about these. Heck Chicken Italia sausages. High fat,
High
low
fat?
fat, high protein. That'll keep us, putting all them in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad then.
Yeah.
Keep us full. So you just, doing some onions?
Just going to put some onions in. I'm going to put some different spices in. Put maybe some tomato puree in, maybe a tin of tomatoes. So it just keeps adding calories on, really.
Well, that's fine. Gotta have something to eat.
Yeah, but this meal will be about 400 calories. So on my diet, this is well within my allowance, as long as I don't keep snacking. Right, the chicken sausage, the onion, some cloves of garlic, finely sliced, and then some ready garlic have all gone in the pan with some oil. The pasta, when it's done, is going to go in there. I need to chop the sausages into little strips. Then I'm going to add some Lloyd Grossman's tomato and basil pasta sauce, some tomato puree. I'm going to stick it in a pan, and then I'm going to coat it in Parmesan, and then oven bake it while Lee is faffing about filling this pill box.
Let's have a look.
Right, chicken's chopped, garlic's done. Put the pasta sauce in.
They look really white.
It's chicken sausage, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, right, mix that in, and then as soon as the pasta's done, slap it all in, then parmesan on top, grilled, served. 450 calories tops.
So that's everything.
That's everything in. A little bit of water to soak up the juice when the pasta's cooking. Could do with a little bit more tomatoes. It could do with a tin of tomatoes, but
it's just juicy as all.
I know, but it's sticking more calories in. But I'm gonna.
No.
I'll only put in some tomato puree, which won't be much. Right.
Do this without getting it all over the floor.
And worktop and cooker. Oh, it's making a nice sound. Now, even all this is on the half of it. Half of this is actually 450 calories. I think there's too much there for 2 people anyway.
Not enough for me. I mean, they're not too much for me. I'm Marvin.
Well,
Feed a cold, starve a flu. Yeah.
completely wrong.
Feed
Feed a cold, starve a fever.
Exactly. I've
So
got a cold, so I need to feed it.
You just said a flu.
Feed a cold, starve a flu.
See, you got it wrong again.
No, I didn't. Feed a cold.
Feed a cold, starve a fever.
Whatever.
That's the saying.
I'm gonna feed myself. Oh, for freak's sakes.
Get over out.
Parmesan all over the
It needs a little bit more when it's done to kind of brown it off. I haven't factored this in on the calories, but...
Oh, stop it now then.
Oh, wow. That sounds amazing. And it smells amazing as well.
So it's a sausage pasta bake with chicken sausages.
Yes. And Parmesan and Lloyd Grossman's tomato and basil sauce.
can't-
It's a basic recipe, but I put loads of garlic in. And when I say loads, I mean loads. Look how much of that is left. I've not even used half. That's tomorrow's dinner sorted.
I'm starving.
Verdict?
Absolutely beautiful.
It was amazing. Next time I think we'll probably put feta on it when we've got the calories and then melt the feta on it. That would add like a creaminess creamy cheesiness to it rather than parmesan.
I'm going to do some more of those Q&As that we did yesterday. So let me just get to some... Oh, I'm warm now. Friggin' bacon.
Oh my god.
What is your goal for 2022?
Travel.
Yeah, we're making up for lost time, obviously. We want to focus the channel more on travelling. Take you guys along with us.
We love travelling.
It makes it more interesting for us to do a channel when we travel. And obviously, we enjoy travelling and meeting new people.
And we get to see new things. Experience other cultures. Which is why I wanted to do the road trip. The road trip is my baby. Lee's kind of wanted to do Florida quite a few times. I still want to do Florida, but the road trip, we did it about 10 years ago. Well, a bit more than that, wasn't it?
We were
about 12 years ago.
We were going to add on New York at the end, because that's my all-time dream. But we didn't want to get there and be like, oh, we're knackered now, so we'd not enjoy it. So
trust me, we've actually had to cut out Monument Valley. Had a few days in Orlando. We're going to stay with our friend Stacey in Anna Marie Island, which has been added on.
Talking about his goal, you're going off the subject. So travel.
Yeah.
Travel. We'll take you guys with us. Have you booked a Disney cruise from Southampton for next year?
No, and we will never book a Disney cruise again.
Not never. Never say never. Never
unless
is
the
a long
prices
time.
are equivalent to Royal Caribbean prices.
Unless a bargain deal comes up for Disney, it's all right.
Never gonna happen.
We prefer Royal Caribbean, and it's
Disney's
a lot cheaper.
Disney's nice if you like the character interaction and things like that. But in terms of cruises, comparing, I mean, the food on Disney blew all cruises away. The food was amazing, wasn't it?
The food's amazing on Disney, as you would imagine.
And the themed restaurants, but you couldn't get a drinks package. You could only buy like 6 bottles of beer at a time. Having a hot sweat.
Oh, flush! It's that meal. I'm me cold. I'm frigging baking.
And Disney, you pay for the name really. So
if you've got kids, I imagine it'd be absolutely amazing.
I'm glad we've done it once, but I wouldn't rush to go back. There's other cruise lines out there that offer better services, I think.
Last one for now. New to your channel, how long have you been together and how did you meet? We have done vlogs about this.
Yep.
We've been together this year 24 years. It's gone like that though.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, if you are new to our channel, you won't realise that we met when we were in our 20s. I'm baking. We met
You're not even hot.
It's because your hand's really hot.
Your hands are cold.
Well, we met when we were in our 20s, and then in our early 30s we started a business, and we spent 10 years.
We lost our 30s.
We spent 10 years. That was our life, working on our business, building it up. We had 12 employees.
7 days a week.
Yeah.
365 days a year. Not a single weekend off for 10 years solid.
Yeah. Then we got the lodge, and this was going to be like a
weekend place.
Because
we couldn't get holidays, wasn't it?
Things changed, and we started going on holiday. We got some managers in to run the business. Unfortunately, just before lockdown, the business.
You're distracting. There's a video on this.
What was the?
How we became the Lodge Guys.
How we met. Oh, so we've
well,
been together for 24
there's two
years.
videos.
Well,
there's one how we met.
Like that. That's why it's gone like that, because we're busy building a business. So now we're in our 40s.
We're making up for lost time.
We're making up for lost time.
And lost holidays.
Yeah. And hopefully, when we travel, it's something that you guys are interested in as well.
We have lots more planned this year as well, other than what we've stated already, but that are still in the pipeline. What you
have to let me know about them.
You know about every one of them.
So, we're going to have 5 minutes, let us tea go down, and then we're going to do some road trip planning. If you've got any tips, sort of things for American road trips, let us know in the comments below.
I have put on our Facebook group a list of our current itinerary of where we're going. What I've asked people to do is put any suggestions on there. We want non-touristy things, so not the kind of thing that people will go and do. Like, I mean, when we're in LA, we're going to do the touristy things, but we're going to do a mix. We want off the beaten track stuff. We don't want to do typical touristy. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you go to San Francisco, you do the dancing ladies or whatever it's called. Four ladies.
I forgot what they're called now. Those houses, they do look really nice.
We've seen them before. We want something unique and something different. We have got a Napa Valley wine tour booked. We can't not go to San Francisco and look at the vineyards, so we're going to go and have a look at them. And then we've got the other day free. We're just going to kind of bimble. But we want ideas for like Death Valley, what to see, Dante's Point, Bedwater Lake, all that kind of thing. The stuff that is not your typical leaflet in a front of a hotel kind of like tour.
So we're just going to
just help us out, guys. Let us know.
That music is very Stranger Things, that.
It does sound very Stranger Things. We're just doing a Disney quiz for the Patreon and YouTube networks. We've got Wendy B currently in the lead.
Oh, and Josh. Yeah, Wendy and Josh are always good, weren't they?
Yeah.
Always very good. So we're going to do 3 quizzes and then some holiday planning.
Come on then. Right, it's how many hours later?
Too many.
3 hours later. And we've got absolutely nowhere.
Well, we have.
Well, we haven't. We're back to square one. So we are going to be driving up the Pacific Coast Highway, and it's a long drive from LA to San Francisco. It's like 7 hours. So we feel if we don't stop over for a night, we're going to miss it and not be able to see it fully, other than sort of nipping in and out of the car. So we've gone and booked a hotel halfway, which looks like a jail, but it was the only thing that was actually available. Never mind picking choice, it was the only thing that was actually available at a reasonable cost, and it looks like a jail. It's very dated, but it's all right. Yeah, it gets goodish reviews.
It's
It's on the beach.
Sea views, yeah. It's just old fashioned, the building.
Yeah.
It's all right.
But then we've changed his mind, and now we're like, shall we just miss it? Because we've inserted a day, we have to push the entire trip forward.
I'm getting sick of it. Let's just go to Disney for 2 weeks.
I'm sick of it as well.
Welcome to the next day.
Why do you always do that?
Welcome. What?
Before you start the camera, he always goes,
I just
prepares his shirt, does his hair, and then before he starts the camera.
I like to be presentable.
Your granddad used to do stuff like that, didn't he?
You've never met my granddad, so you wouldn't know.
Your dad's told me all about it. Your dad's told me your granddad wouldn't go out to the house
My
without a
granddad
suit on.
was very presentable. That's where I get it from. You know what I mean? Presentable, courteous, kind, things like that. Morals and principles.
Well, you've inherited
like
the fashion side then, haven't you?
It's the next day. I'm feeling a bit better today. I had a night in the other room on my own last night, so I
You're
could
having another
sleep
one tonight as well.
all the way through. It was really nice.
Feel free to go in there again tonight.
That's fine. I know I slept well because I dreamt all the way through.
I didn't sleep well at all.
Because I wasn't there.
Well, probably that, but I was dreaming about this bloody road trip. We asked on Facebook last night for suggestions, and we've had there's over 205 comments at the minute. Loads and loads of suggestions, so thank you for everybody that suggested stuff. I was literally, before we went to bed last night, we were sat researching for 3 hours, as we said earlier on in the vlog, and as minds were just fried. We just didn't know what to do with the Pacific Coast Highway. All night I was dreaming about booking hotels and then cancelling them and then booking another one and then cancelling it, and it was just like broken sleep, do you know what I mean?
We're currently stuck in a traffic jam.
And then I woke up and I had an inspirational thought and did some research, and I feel much better about it now.
Good.
I think. For now, anyway, that's the first stop.
On our way to the apartment, we've got some things to pick up for the cruise. Some like shoes and clothes and stuff that we've left there.
As European health cards have turned up.
Yeah, so we've got to go just nip them. We're probably not staying over because we've got all that delivery of food yesterday, in this vlog, at the lodge. My cat with the cat and it backwards and forwards. And I've got a cold, so I don't want to go visiting people.
And I've got to put my suspenders on, so when we get there.
For the bed.
Yes.
Right, we're at the apartment and Nick's about to put his suspenders on finally.
Been looking forward to this.
So we've got the suspenders to keep this on because every time Nick sleeps and then wakes up, it comes off on his corner.
I'm sure it's because you just continually move. So there we go. I've got to walk on this bed without going through it. Right, I need one end, and then I need to somehow fasten this onto both bits of the sheet, like that.
Pain in the ass doing this every time we wash sheets though, isn't it?
Well, that crap, because it just comes straight off. Oh, wait a minute, it didn't go in between both. Moment, there's little teeth that grip it. Right. That's gripped. And then the same on t'other end. There we go. Nice bit of suspenders.
Reminds me of Bobby Ball from Cannonball.
Rock on Tommy.
Yeah.
And then same on this end. And I'm sure everybody can now understand the dilemma. The one at the lodge has actually started doing this as well, so I might need to get another pair of suspenders.
How much were these?
I can't remember. I think about a tenner. Something like that. About a tenner. Right. It's one set of Brazzy suspenders.
Right. Well, I can see how they work. What a pain in the ass every time we change the bed.
Well, no, but it's better than having to make the bed every morning by lifting the mattress up and stretching it back over.
True.
Right, let's put it back down.
Right, it was just a very quick call off. I just wanted to get some more shoes to take on the cruise, and a couple of shirts. Well, one's Nick's, one's mine, and some more shoes there. So, all done, and now we're off back.
Right, the weather's still slashing it down. 1 hour 36 till we get back to the lodge. Lee's already saying, what am I having for tea? Because I'm on one of my fasting days today, which is actually a lot easier than what I thought. I had breakfast this morning, so I won't eat now until tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow I will have my 1500 calories, which is the same diet that Nikki did. So it's just a quick, I wouldn't recommend it if you're doing it like a long-term diet, but I've just got to get this extra poundage off just before we get on the cruise, and then I can proper indulge. What are you going to say about it?
Not my cup of tea.
Didn't you put weight on this morning?
Nope.
Back at the lodge. Left everything in car because it's raining.
Literally 30 seconds of footage since we left here and we're back here again. So we've been all the way home, sorted Lee's mum's doorbell, been all the way to the apartment, collected all his post, got some beers which are in the boot, which we'll show you in the next vlog.
The good news is though, I can start packing from tomorrow.
I'm going to get my case out
We've
tonight
got everything.
because I've already got stuff. I'm kind of semi-sorted.
So,
Nick's on this fasting thing.
So if you, I know sort of people do things that we do from watching the vlog. If you're interested in fasting, do look it up. You know, it's not great for everybody, but
People
it does
have
have amazing benefits for people fasting.
Oh. I thought the cup went under then.
Batty Brenda always does that, doesn't she, when she comes?
What, forgets to put cup under?
Gets to put cup under and goes all over the place. So anyway, Nick's on his fasting diet. I'm trying to eat a bit more protein because I don't have enough protein in my diet.
It's not fasting diet, it's intermittent dieting.
Well,
It's where you basically starve yourself for a set period and then you eat.
Yeah.
It's really good health benefits. Look it up on healthline.com.
So I'm having some tuna to get some protein. Nick's making a cup of tea.
We've had another planning evening. We think we've got our hotel in San Francisco sorted. A little over budget, so we'll have to save elsewhere.
A little.
But it's because we're going to San Francisco on a weekend, and a lot of places charge parking like $70 per night. So we've gone a little bit upper market, and it looks nice though.
I'll say. If
So,
you get to keep the bathrobes.
So that's sorted. Excuse my
It's
voice.
on a cancellation, it's subject to change, so if something else comes up better, we might change it, but...
Yeah, so that's San Francisco sorted, LA sorted. We've just booked our Disneyland tickets as well for California.
And the park reservations.
And as part reservations. So looking forward to showing you guys our trip when we go. Obviously looking forward to it ourselves as well. It's going to be a mega trip. It's just something that Nick's
I need to lie down.
always wanted to do, and I love it as well. But this is
going
Nick's.
to be epic. I mean, somebody on our Facebook group today suggested visiting a place called Bodie, which is a ghost town, an actual ghost town. 170 buildings that haven't been used since the 1800s. It's an old gold mine. So we're going to put that on when we travel from Yosemite to Death Valley. It's like an hour out in the opposite direction, but I think it's definitely going to be worth it. The last 3 miles to get there are actually on dirt roads. So I'm really looking forward to that. We may even get the
place
drone and
called,
fly
what's
up.
that garlic place?
Oh, this Stinking Rose in San Francisco. We're definitely going to go there. And this hotel
Wash his clothes after
bang in Union Square. So it's
Yeah.
literally walking distance to Fisherman's Walk.
So we might be staying in some classier places this time than Super 8s like we did last time.
But there may be some Super 8s from now on because we've just blown the budget.
I'm going to finish the vlog. I'm about to take some cold relief tablets, have something to eat, and then go to bed. So I hope you've enjoyed our vlog.
Are you sleeping in the other room again?
Good. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below. We'll keep you updated on our road trip plans, and hope you're looking forward to seeing that trip.
We will share with you when we're doing the trip how we got the hotels so cheap.
Maybe we'll tell you in the next vlog.
It's not
actually.
cheap, but it's
we'll
cheaper.
tell you in the next vlog.
Let's put it this way: this hotel, we saved more than it actually cost.
Yeah.
Basically, it was 50% the price.
So we'll tell you how we're doing that in the next vlog, where I'm going to get my case out and start packing. I'm starving. Bye.